All right, we are reacting to the Kai Cenat and Zoe Spencer drama. I don't know what the fuck going on, but apparently, excuse me, there's some shit going on with Soul and Zoe Spencer now. Mm, it's I don't know, bro. What the fuck is something in the air? Benny Single, is that you? I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in my soul.
I did not get into the streamer university.
There's like this narrative of me not with her, or like there's some type of weird shit going on.
I don't care what nobody say. Kai biggest downfall is gonna be his girlfriend Gigi. How you accept Zeddy?
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Look at his profile picture. He look like the profile picture that I have up on my channel. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Y'all, is this nigga related to the profile picture on my YouTube channel? To the person on there? To that girl? Oh my gosh, they look exactly like with the same fucking glasses too. I think he borrowing her same exact shit. He borrowing her shit. No way. That might be his sister on my profile.
How you accept?
Yeah, I ain't never know that. I found that bitch brother.
Khalil, but you don't accept Zoe.
I is funding this 100%.
I ain't gonna lie. When he looked at the camera, he did not look at me. His shits. I don't think they agreed on what direction that they wanted to be at that moment of time when the nigga started looking at the camera. I think his eyes got separation issues. Okay, them niggas came too close and too far apart at the same time. His retinas is bipolar. Okay, this nigga, I don't know if he got a lazy eye or if the nigga cockeyed, but I can see now why he wear glasses. Okay, his shit cocked back like a 12 gauge shotgun, no buckshot.
He gets to do what he want. This is why sometimes
I don't want to hear y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear no one's y'all. Is it me or do you get annoyed when you hear the women voices that do these how can I say this? They have like the drama news channels. Is it me or do you skip through their voices because you don't want to hear that shit? That shit is annoying. I personally, specifically, don't want to hear them talk over this shit. I really don't. Like, I just want to get the news and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear your voice. The voice is annoying, bro. Very annoying. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm good.
September 24th in Atlanta. I ain't never say nothing, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm not holding this against you.
I'm sorry, I had to skip it. I did not want to hear it.
I'm not putting it past you because I know who you are as a person. September 24th, Drewski show. I never got to tell you how that you feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a
Zane Grey. That's unisex?
Person. The first time. And my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like
y'all, Kai Cenat, he has like this thing where his brain starts, then it farts. And I can't say nothing because I feel like I would be very hypocritical and contradicting to make fun of him about his stuttering issues when I have a speech impediment myself. I'm pretty sure y'all know this. Y'all watch my videos. I can be articulate. I can be very confident and I can be very intellectual in what I say. I can go on a sentence without stopping and stuttering and tumbling and fumbling over my words and tripping over the things I'm saying. But there's a lot of times where I do have these spurts of moments where I'm just like freezing up or I can't think of the words that I want to get out. And that's just specifically a lack of grammar. That's a lack of literature. That's a lack of paying attention in class when niggas was reading books. You know, when niggas was showing me these poems of William Shakespeare. Like, that's a lack of actually gaining knowledge. That's a lack of reading. So that's on my part. Okay, if you want to get better at something, you got to do that. You can't just, try and force it. No, if you want to get better at being more articulate in your speech, how you talk in your dialect, if you want to be better at not stuttering, if you want to be better at, utilizing words and never having to continuously recycle the same exact thing you're saying, and you sound like a vinyl record that's getting scratched off, then the best thing you can do is you can just make sure you go to the library, study more grammar. You could take some speech courses, right? You could take maybe you could go back and get a scholarship. Maybe you should go back to college. Some people need to go back to college. Maybe I need to go back and get my high school. Maybe I need to go back to high school again. Because I didn't pay enough attention. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still don't know how to do my basic timetables. I still don't know how to do my basic timetables because all throughout elementary, nigga, all I cared about was being a dickhead. I didn't give a fuck about the school. I really didn't. So I can't knock Kai Cenat because I see a lot of people complain when they hear him talk and say, yo, why does he sound, I'm going to say this, why does he sound slow? Why does he always fuck up? Why is his grammar, his speech, why is it so, it's just like, it's dialect, it's just bad, it's messy, it's unorganized. And I can't say anything, although it can get tedious. I don't say anything because then I realize and I think back and I sit back and say, well, I stutter myself. So if I were to make fun of another nigga doing the same shit that I do and I do the same shit he does, that would make me look dumb as fuck.
Felt secondhand embarrassed, like felt embarrassed. If y'all see that clip, like at one point I told her to chill.
Like, people really gotta chill to his life. I ain't always spend time and sing this.
I'm never doing that. That's the thing.
Or money
What
now.
the fuck?
That's my shit. Like that's the thing. Like I'm never doing this. I'm never doing this. No man.
Hey man, chill, nigga. You gonna get a hernia.
No matter which direction I go, no matter which way, I try to make sure thing is good.
What you doing with your fingers, nigga? You summoning some? Chill, nigga.
Fake statements. Ridiculous.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, this nigga summoning something, bro. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta evacuate. This nigga out here, he finna open up a pentagram. Stop! Charles Manson, crazy ass motherfucker. What is you doing, nigga?
Behind this shit.
Put your fucking finger down!
Nobody's paying a dime to be in this shit. This is strictly for me to help. I'm finna crash out.
Y'all are acting like y'all got denied.
Well, shit.
I'm not the miss.
I don't give a fuck about the comments, bro. I just want the beef.
Get into the streamer university.
I know y'all niggas is like, damn, bro, you disrespectful. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear her voice. I don't want to hear her talk over this shit. I'ma still link her video down in the description just to be respectful. But I don't want to hear her talk over this shit. I'm sorry, Zane Grey. I don't want to hear you. I'm sorry, Martin. Just want to go Arizona. I'm sorry, Zane. I just don't want to hear you.
Yes, I applied for the streamer university. I know I troll and I play a lot, but it's just my personality, you know?
That's one thing about New York girls. I don't like New York at all. I hope that shit blows up. But one thing I could say about New York is their women, they may seem rough and real raunchy and, oh, I'm tough, I'll beat up a nigga, I'll beat up a bitch, I'll do this, I'll do that. I had to get it all my life. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight. I'd be damned if Habo put his hands on me. I know it seems like that, but deep within inside they souls, these are very sweet girls, y'all. Like, these are the girls that will feel hurt and betrayed the most out of any kind of demographic. Like, New York women are the most softest species of women. I promise you they are. Like, I promise you. All that tough shit that they put on, that's just a facade. All that is a facade. New York women are the most sensitive species of women ever. I promise you they are. Very sensitive. If they feel hurt, I promise you they feel that shit. They the ones more than likely to let the waterworks go. Out of any other species of women, they're the ones that will most likely let them motherfucking tears drop. They don't give a fuck. They shooting that bitch out their eye sockets like that shit has got a switch on it. Okay, that motherfucker coming out like some 7.62s. She launching them tears out her eyes like the motherfuckers is missiles. You feel like you getting shot at by the Taliban. Like I'm telling you, if it's one species of woman on this earth that can make the ugly crying face the most ugliest crying face you ever see, it's New York woman. I'm talking about that motherfucking ugly cry face look crazy. That shit is serious. You ain't never seen somebody ugly cry till you bump into a New York till you bump into a New York shorty that thinks she tough. Once she start feeling that pain, when something gets her going and she gets emotional about something, when she feels sad, oh my gosh, that ugly cry face is something to that shit is crazy. That shit is stupid wicked. I ain't never seen someone ugly cry until I met a New York girl. And listen, trust me, I know my mama from Queens. My mom is Queens born and raised. And when she cries, she be making that ugly cry face. And I be like, you feel me? Of course, I be looking at my mama. Of course, I consult her. But, I also at the same time, I be like, okay. It get a little awkward. New York women are good at that ugly cry face. But, you feel me? Like, that's one thing about New York I can say. The women are very sweet. I can say the same thing about Philly girls, but I don't know much about Philly girls other than what I see on the internet. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with any Philly girl that's watching this. Stay the fuck away from me. Get your ass. Stay the fuck away from me. You a motherfucking danger.
Real person.
Now I know niggas is tough, but if it's one kind of group of girls that I'll run from, it's Philly bitches. I'm sorry. I said bitches. Listen, I'm trying to be more respectful. Philly women.
And I mean well behind all people. Even people that hurt
It's a working
me,
process.
I give chance after chance and everything, like things that I go through with other people, like real life shit. I see the good in all
Why
people.
they playing this sad ass music?
And I wish people saw all of the good in me. I don't understand why.
I know I talked about this on a video exposing that this Kai Cenat's which I was very honest about, by the way. Yeah, I basically exposed that Kai Cenat Streamers University was never to really help small content creators. Even though people say, well, he does have small content creators. Nigga, it wasn't meant to help small content creators. It was meant for just content. It was meant for just to get content. That's it. Okay? Small content creators is just simply a add into it. But it was never meant for small content creators. Okay? Bottom line. Don't discuss it with me, nigga. Fuck your opinion. Other than that, I know I made a video on it. But I never took that shit serious. And I also didn't know why anybody else did. I knew off the rip that the shit was dumb. Like, my nigga, when I filled out that application, nigga, I filled that shit out like 8 days later. On some funny shit. I don't know if y'all know, but fuck it, I'll tell y'all. Basically, what I said on the application, I was doing a bunch of troll shit. One of the questions was, and I said this in the last video. Basically, it asks you, in less than 3 sentences, explain to us what your roommate would describe about you. And I made a joke saying, damn, did y'all niggas run out of funding to get a paragraph? And so that was the joke. I said that they ran out of funding for you to be able to write a paragraph. Y'all niggas ain't got enough money for a nigga to put a paragraph, so y'all need us to write something in less than 3 sentences. That basically was the joke, okay? I was trolling, my nigga. Niggas said something about, what do you want to eat in the cafeteria for lunch? And I said, your mother's home cooking. Like, I said this in that first video, but I'm saying it again because, y'all, I didn't take that shit serious, okay? Niggas was like, also, niggas said, if you could start a class or a course, what would you teach? And I said, motionology. And then after that, I wrote some weird-ass slogan where I'm going to teach you how to hit a lick on the universe. That's what I said. So I wasn't taking that shit serious. I was trolling. I knew I wasn't going to accept it. It wasn't accepting no shit like that. After I just made fun. Because Kai Cenat said that he spent his money So that means Kai Cenat looked at that shit and said, "Oh, this nigga think he funny, huh? You gonna make fun of my funding, huh? Think a nigga ain't got funding to have a paragraph, huh? Nigga think I'm broke? I'm too broke to have niggas write a paragraph? Well, here, fuck you, bitch. You get declined." So I get it, but I don't understand. Like, I gotta be honest, y'all. Come on, bro. Zoe, grab your balls, my nigga. Like, lift your shit up. Lift up your nutsack. Okay? Smack it on your face a couple times. Okay? Let it wake you up. Let it realize that you got nuts. Okay? You just need to wake up. Like, smack that shit. Wake up. Wake up. Smack that shit on your face. Okay? So it could wake you up and make you realize and see that, oh no, I got balls. You feel me? So it's like, come on, bruh. Who gives a fuck about that streaming university?
I'm outcasted the way I am. I'm not a troublemaker yet.
People are big mad that Zoe Spencer did not get.
Oh my
That
fucking
there's like this
gosh.
narrative of
opinion is very unbiased. However,
Like, she don't got around.
Who ain't got half the money you got? That ain't no girl.
Absolutely. That's at the same time, Kai don't.
unless
I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion, bro.
Her into the house. Do you think? Not forget to join the Patreon. I would love it, love it, love it if you could join.
Also, there's a lot of things that I said on that video that I covered that is facts. Okay, hold on. Fuck. I don't know what to watch. I don't know if I should end it or if I should watch the Zoe Spencer's responding to Kai Cenat. What y'all want, chat? Fuck it. We gonna end it there. We gonna end it there. I don't think I need to cover this anymore. Basically, I'm gonna be honest. I'll just explain it to y'all. I'll give y'all the cliff notes. Kai Cenat said that she embarrassed him when he was throwing that thing. I forgot there was a clip, but I'm not gonna show it, my nigga. Anyway, she embarrassed him. Hold on. Hey, Zane, if you watching this, look. I got your link, baby. Anyway, so yeah, so basically here's the cliff notes. She embarrassed him. Drewski was there. It was a whole bunch of other content creators that was there. She was calling him a dumbass, yelling at him, screaming, acting the most, doing a lot. She bit Duke Dennis' hand. Duke Dennis had his little issues with her. So basically, Kai Cenat said, I don't fuck with you. I don't really want you around. I don't really want to do business with you. You're an embarrassment. You're a liability. You make me look bad. And I don't want you making me look bad in front of my people, my community, in front of other people that are also professionals and famous and in the same sphere as me, because then that tarnishes my name and that gives me a bad reputation. Basically, Kai Cenat does not want her around because he wants to protect his reputation. He wants to protect his image, his name, and he wants to always keep himself in a safe place of, I want to make sure that every business I do, any corporation, any connections, any networking, it's not ever met with backlash or it's ever met with pushback from being around certain individuals that can cause me to lose deals, lose brands, lose promo. Kai Cenat, at the end of the day, I can't knock it. The nigga's a businessman. I can't, I'm not sitting here and saying anything about Kai Cenat saying she can't get onto his shit. Who cares? At the end of the day, it is his. He did pay for it, apparently. Although he did do that dickhead shit with advertising that it was for, I don't think he should have advertised that it was for small content creators at all. To me, that was dickheadish. But not letting Zoe Spencer get in, that's fine. It's okay. Who cares? That's cool. He didn't want certain people to get in. He didn't want certain people to get in. It is what it is. Other than that, I can't say much. Kai Cenat is a businessman. He's a businessman. At the end of the day, I can't knock him wanting his bread or whatever it is. The only thing that I said that I don't fuck with Kai Cenat about, and that I'm not cool with, And this is something that I tell my own homie. This is like me telling my homie, yo, bro, you know you my mans, but you did some fuck shit. The only thing that I don't fuck with what Kai did is him advertising and making it seem like small content creators had more of a chance than it actually was. It ain't got shit to do with him actually getting small content creators. It has everything to do in how you deliver the message. And this is what people don't understand. It's not about all the time what is being said, it's how it's said. And the way that he delivered the message on this streamer university shit, you cannot sit here and lie to yourself and be delusional and lie to me and say the nigga didn't make it seem like a lot of people that were unknown and small content creators were gonna get a chance. Like, no, you cannot sit here and say that. So all I gotta say is that's what he did wrong on his part, and I do not fuck with that on Kai Cenat's part. He should have never advertised small content creators at all. I think he should have just kept it as I'm renting out or I'm buying a college and I'm going to invite content creators to do content with me. I think he should have just kept it like that. He should have never made any sort of direct statements about any small content creator, nothing. He should have never said anything in that manner. He should have just said, I'm opening up a campus and I'm inviting multiple content creators and streamers and people that do content on social media. I'm inviting multiple people, many people from all different platforms to come and make content with me. That's all that's all he had to say. That is all he had to say. But anyway, other than that, that's all I gotta say about this situation. I'm not covering no more.